I really want you to know that there's hope for you. Whether you're diagnosed with an illness, or you're just struggling in life, or maybe you're at the end of your life and you're lying in a hospital bed, wondering when it's going to happen. The key is no matter where we are on this path, you're still in there. You can still make choices. You can still act differently. You can still listen within and ask for guidance. And if, let's say you're lying in a hospital bed, maybe there's a conversation you'd like to have with the nurse or the person lying beside you, or a family member who you maybe, just there's a conversation you'd really love to have. Or maybe you're sick and you would really like to heal. Regardless of the treatment path you take, whether it's medicine or alternative or whatever, maybe there's a little voice inside of you saying, I'd like to try this. And you get to try it because it's your life. Or maybe there's no disease and you just really want to be happy. It's all within us. After the lumps were gone, I called Jim. And I said, Jim, thank you so much for this. Thank you for all your help. And he said, Katrina, I have to tell you, I didn't do anything. You came to me all these months, and I would pray for guidance as to whether or not to help you or heal you. And every time, the answer was no, don't touch her. He said, that's why we talked so much, because I was not allowed to heal you, because he had that ability. Sometimes he would pray, and the answer was, remove the tumor, and he would just run his hand along someone, and the tumor would be gone. But that was never the answer. I believe, I believe that was because I was meant to share that we're all capable of this. I'm not more interesting than you are. Maybe I was just, I don't know, gifted to be able to share it with the world. But we're all able to do this. We all have that voice. We all have that connection. Nobody's closer than anyone else. And so there's always hope. And maybe healing isn't even the end point. Maybe it's just the courage to find, maybe it's just finding that courage to take each step. And there's great joy there. Even if we live the rest of our life with a disease, there's a lot of joy to be had within that. And even if there's choices in your life that you just can't make, even if you know that's what you're meant to do, but you just can't make it out of fear or worry or whatever, that's awesome. There's still little choices to make. There's still other joys to be had. There's still other truths to share and explore. And then maybe once those truths happen, and maybe you take a few steps in those directions, you let the dust settle, and another choice becomes easier. It's all good. Sometimes the choices come and the truth comes, but maybe it's just out of time. It's not quite yet. But I just really want you to know that there's hope. If there's anything at all I want to share, is that it happens all the time. People heal, people get better, people's lives change. And it's just a series of very small choices. And that choice happens and everything changes. And then another small choice and everything changes. We can't see the end result because it'll actually be better than we could have ever imagined.